1980 telah mengubah kehidupan banyak orang Cina. Jack Ma dari Alibaba adalah salah satunya. Kisahnya dimulai sejak organisasi Australia-Cina mengirimkan perwakilan Australia ke Cina untuk survei beberapa tempat, termasuk kampung halamannya Jack Ma, Hangzhou. Seorang pria bernama Ken dan istrinya Judy dikirim oleh Australia untuk latihan kedubes Australia. Ken adalah seorang pensiunan insinyur yang membawa ketiga anaknya, David, Stephen, dan Susan, dalam perjalanan ke Cina. Kebetulan hari itu mereka melakukan survei di Taman Shihu. Di sanalah David mendapatkan teman pertamanya, Jack Ma, yang waktu itu sengaja mendatangi David untuk melatih bahasa Inggrisnya yang belum fasih. Karena saat itu Cina baru membuka diri kepada negara luar, banyak orang Cina jadi berantusias untuk belajar bahasa Inggris. Begitu juga Jack Ma. Dengan kemampuan Inggrisnya yang pas-pasan, dia memberanikan diri untuk berbicara dengan David. Sejak hari itu, mereka pun berteman dan bertemu setiap hari di taman yang sama. Setelah Ken dan keluarganya kembali ke Australia, hubungan mereka tidak putus di sana. Mereka saling menulis surat dan David menjadi sahabat pena Jack Ma. Seiring berjalannya waktu, karena kedekatan mereka, Jack Ma bahkan memanggil Ken sebagai ayah. Ken juga sangat menyukai Jack Ma. Ken memperbaiki semua grammar Jack Ma di surat-suratnya, sehingga ketika Jack Ma dapat balasan suratnya, dia bisa baca. Hal ini terus berlangsung selama 5 tahun. Di tahun 1985, Jack Ma berumur 21 tahun dan masuk ke Universitas Hangzhou serta menjadi ketua mahasiswa. Di tahun yang sama, Ken mengundang Jack Ma untuk datang ke Australia. Jack yang tak pernah keluar negeri bertekad untuk membuat visa dan paspor pertamanya. Dengan dukungan dari Ken, Jack Ma pun mendapatkan paspor pertamanya, tapi ternyata perjuangannya tidak terhenti di situ. Visanya tidak keluar. Visanya ke Australia sangat susah didapatkan waktu itu. Kalau bukan karena alasan pendidikan atau menjenguk keluarga yang memiliki hubungan darah, visa dengan alasan lain biasanya akan ditolak. Begitu juga dengan Jack Ma. Visanya bahkan sudah 7 kali ditolak. Demi mendapatkan visa ini, Jack Ma sama sekali tidak menyerah, walaupun dia harus tinggal di basement dan hampir menghabiskan seluruh uang miliknya demi melancarkan visa Jack. Ken meminta tolong kepada temannya di kedubes Australia di sana untuk melaporkan kejadian ini. Jack Ma pergi ke kedutaan besar Australia dan langsung bertemu dengan penanggung jawab kedubes tersebut. "Aku sudah tinggal di sini seminggu dan ini kesempatan terakhirku," kata Jack Ma. "Aku berharap aku bisa mendiskusikan hal ini kepadamu." Penanggung jawab itu kaget dan bertanya-tanya apa yang membuat pemuda ini begitu kesal. "Aku sudah ditolak 7 kali dan aku sudah menunggu seminggu sampai uang terhabis. Aku nggak apa-apa disuruh pulang, tapi setidaknya jelaskan apa alasan penolakan visa 1 sampai 7 kali," kata Jack Ma. Jack Ma menceritakan kisah kedekatan dia dengan keluarga Ken. Akhirnya, penanggung jawab itu memintanya, "Bisakah kamu tunggu 3 hari lagi?" Namun Jack Ma menolaknya. Dia kemudian mengatakan hanya dapat menunggu 30 menit saja. Melihat tekadnya yang kuat ini, penanggung jawab kedubes itu menjawab, "Kamu begitu ingin visa ini, tunggu aku 5 menit. Jack Ma pun akhirnya bisa ke Newcastle, Australia selama 29 hari dan mendapatkan pengalaman yang berbeda dengan Cina. Dia belajar banyak hal di sini, matanya terbuka dan pemikiran dia juga semakin terbuka. Dia berpikir 10 tahun kemudian Cina perlu berubah seperti Australia dan memiliki pandangan seperti orang-orang Australia. Dia juga melihat banyak orang mempraktikkan Tai Chi, olahraga kebugaran kesukaannya. Dia bahkan mengajari orang Australia Tai Chi di sebuah perumahan di Newcastle. Tidak hanya pengalaman saja, dia pun belajar bahasa Inggris ala Australia. Dia pulang tanpa tangan kosong. Pengetahuan dan bahkan kedekatan dengan keluarga Ken semakin meningkat. Selanjutnya giliran Ken membawa Stephen pergi mengunjungi Jack Ma di Hangzhou. Karena Jack Ma tidak memiliki tempat tinggal yang luas, dia akhirnya hanya bisa mengatur agar Ken sekeluarga tinggal di asrama sekolah. Stephen ingat bagaimana mereka makan di rumah Jack Ma, naik sepeda pergi ke sekolahnya, bahkan memberikan diri mereka dilayani oleh Jack Ma. Disitulah Ken merasa Jack Ma bukan hanya orang desa biasa, dia pasti sukses di suatu hari nanti. Sebelum Ken pulang, Ken melihat bagaimana stres dan tekanan ekonomi yang dialami Jack Ma. Akhirnya Ken berinisiatif untuk memberikan bantuan pada Jack Ma setiap semester untuk membantu biaya sekolahnya. Selama 2 tahun, Ken memberikan Jack Ma kurang lebih 2 juta rupiah. Tentu saja bantuan Ken sangat membantu Jack Ma. Jack Ma sangat berterima kasih atas bantuan Ken. Bulan September 2004 lalu, Ken tutup usia di umur 78 tahun. Kedekatan bersama Jack Ma selama 24 tahun ini membuat Jack Ma sangat sedih dan merasa kehilangan. Jack selalu menganggap Ken sebagai ayahnya, gurunya, dan bahkan sahabatnya. Mereka juga pernah merencanakan untuk berlibur ke Siberia dengan menggunakan kereta api. David Dana Ken datang mengunjungi Jack Ma setelah ia menjadi orang terkenal di Cina dan seluruh dunia. Kedatangannya adalah untuk mewujudkan mimpi Ken dan Jack Ma yang belum sempat terlaksana. David tahu kini sulit untuk Jack Ma pergi berlibur seperti orang biasa lagi. Namun ia tetap berharap bisa menggantikan ayahnya untuk mewujudkan impian ini. 3 Februari 2017 ini, Jack Ma menyumbangkan uang sebesar 20 miliar untuk Universitas Newcastle Australia sebagai balas budinya kepada ayah angkatnya, Ken. Dia berharap lewat sumbangan ini, anak-anak yang mengalami hal yang sama dengannya dulu dapat menggunakan uang ini untuk melihat dunia luar dan membuka mata hati mereka. David hadir mewakili keluarganya waktu itu. Ia bangga melihat bagaimana kebaikan ayahnya membuat hasil seorang yang sangat luar biasa. Kalau Ken melihat apa yang Jack Ma lakukan,
thank you very much. It's my great honor. I never thought that I would be standing here talking to you like this. Because last year, our Alibaba had an IPO. It was a great IPO. And people said, you are so smart. How could you make a company like that? But before the IPO, a lot of people said Alibaba is a terrible model. With a problem here and there, the founder is terrible. Yes, that's right. I'm a 100% made in China. I learned my English by myself, and I tried to teach myself how to programming on computer. I still don't know how it works. But that is not important. Like all of you here, we all have expectation for the future. We all worry about the future. I did not have a rich father, not from, well-educated. I said I tried 3 times for university. All failed. For the last time, I went to the teacher's college, which was considered the 3rd or 4th class of my city. But I think that is the best university I've ever had. Better than Harvard and Wharton. I applied for Harvard for 10 times. All failed. They don't even want to see me. Terrible. And I think that is a normal life, right? And I believe that it was so difficult at that time. I was so frustrated because I taught in the university. My pay was $10 a month. It was not easy, but I believe that something is waiting for me there. And I have to work hard to prove myself. So that was the tough experience. And I never thought I was smart. Nobody believed that I could be successful because everybody said, well, this guy think differently, think crazily. They think about something never work. In 1994, discussed that I'm going to do something called internet. And 23 of them against it. They said, this is a stupid idea, right? We have never heard about internet. And you know nothing about computer. Why you want to do the computer? So nobody agreed with it. As I said, I believe it because I saw the computer in 1994 when I went to the USA. I think this thing could be big. But I never thought it would be that big like today. Honestly, people say you're smart, you have a big vision. 1994, since you saw the internet, that was not true. I just want to find a job because I could not find a good job, so I do myself. So that is the history. That's the thing. And now after 16 years, we have an Alibaba group, we have a Tmall group, we have a Taobao group, we have an Alipay. And people say, how you make it? Why this make it? Why people cannot find opportunities, you can find opportunities. And I think people, same here today. Jack, where is the opportunity? I don't have a job. I don't have this, I don't have that. I remember 20 years ago, I hated Bill Gates. I say, he took all the job, He's such a great. And Larry Page, Bill Gates, and every success people, they did it good. And why I didn't have this chance? The same question like you. And later I calmed down myself. And luckily, I win. I tell you, I'm lucky to know a lot of famous people. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jack Welch, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg. I know all of them. I would like to share with you that those people, the difference between those people and other people, they are always optimistic for the future. They never complain. They always try to solve the problems of the others. And I think, where is the opportunity? The opportunity always lies in the place where people complain. Some people sit there complain. You think, if I can solve that complaint, that's the opportunity. That's what I did. And I think 1994, 1995, so many people in China want to sell things abroad. But there's no place, because the big business can go to the trade fair, Las Vegas fair and Germany fair. Small business, they don't have opportunity. So they complain, we want to go to trade shows, but they cannot get visa, they don't have money, they don't have a relationship. So I think if internet can help this small business, it will be great. But nobody would believe it. Why internet can help? Well, I said, if something, everybody believe it, everybody love it, forget about it. That's not your opportunity. Because when everybody agrees, why this opportunity should be yours? Because a lot of people don't agree with it. And you think this is good. Think carefully and find a group of people working together. And making sure the people working with you together believe the dreams. Whether investors believe it this or not, whether your friends believe it or not, whether your parents believe it or not, that's not important. You believe it. Your team believe it. And work day and night on this. That's how the things happens. Right. My investor did not after 10 years they invested us. They still don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, people say, "Why Jack, you have so many great investors." Yeah, they are great because they believe Jack Ma can do something. But what exactly he's doing, they probably don't understand. But we have to know. We know the only thing I tell you guys, for the first 3 years, we do not have even $1 revenue from our business. But why it keeps us going ahead, going forward? Because I received lots of email of thanks from the customer. They say, "This is such a great thing. If you can keep on doing that, we cannot pay you, but this thing helped us. If you keep on helping us, one day you will be successful." And I believe this. And I want people here to let you know that we are at the best time of this century. The first technology revolution, the steam, the water, right, in the UK, very successful after 50 years. The second technology revolution is called energy revolution, electricity. After 50 years, electricity was founded, business booming. Internet has only for 20 years. The next 30 years is the best time for us, for our young people. We are all lucky. We are only like 20, 30 years old. The next 30 years, the best time. The last 20 years is the time I call information technology. That's the IT. IT is to make the big company getting bigger and stronger. And IT is to make yourself stronger. IT is trying to get something for you. But now we are entering into the new period which I call the data technology. The data technology is totally opposite of IT. IT is I have, you don't have. DT is you have it, I don't have it. I don't have to have it. DT is about sharing. DT is about taking responsibility. DT is about the passion for the future. So we are coming into the next 30 years of data technology period, which your parents may not like it, which your friends may not like it. But if you believe the next 30 years is the wonderful period for us. And by the way, at the DT period, everybody is the same. Because we are start from the same line. Nobody is the expert of DT. There are a lot of experts of IT. They may be in trouble. So what I would say, the best assets you have is that you are young. Don't complain. Let the other people complain. Those people complain, those people who fail. And do not always say, "Well, I don't have." think about how you can make things different. Use your own brain to think. Lastly, I want to share you, I learned my English. I learned how to think, use my own brain. When I was young, I went to Hangzhou West Lake. You know, we have a West Lake. There's a hotel. Many foreign visitors visit there. And I went there every morning, 5 o'clock, to practice my English. The foreign visitors come, I practice my English. I don't know why at that time. But I found everything the foreign visitors told me are so different from the things my parents told me, my teacher told me, and the newspaper I read. So since then, I think everything use my own brain to think about it. Is that true? Is that an opportunity inside? Is there anything I can do that make the difference? Think about this. And then when you think about this, start to do it. I saw a lot of people, young people, have fantastic ideas every evening. But in the morning, they go to the office same again. Make the move. Make the action. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. And believe one thing, this is also another last advice I want to give you. You have to work very hard, right? Either work for the others or work for yourself. And I choose the way, work for myself. But working for myself, that means working for the society. If you really want to work for yourself, think about the others. The DT time, making sure you help others. Because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you will be successful, you will be happy. Thank you very much.